Welcome and welcome, welcome and welcome everyone to One Love Lounge for the Black Chamber of Commerce monthly meeting here at One Love Lounge in Arlington, Texas. And I've had the privilege to sit down with an owner, small business owner here at One Love Lounge, and I'm super excited about having her on the show today. And I want to introduce you all to none other than Miss Rebeckah. What's going on, Miss Rebeckah?
Thank you, Mr. Reed. It's an absolute pleasure to be able to be here on the show, to go into what I do, and to be on your platform. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for taking this time, this opportunity to sit down with me.
Absolutely.
How's everything been? How was the meeting? How did you enjoy it?
Everything has been wonderful. Coming to the Black Chamber event is one of my absolute favorite things to do towards the end of the month. I get to meet more people. I get to see familiar faces. I learn new things. Yes. So it's always a good time.
Yes, a wealth of knowledge, and a lot of business we don't even see.
Exactly.
And to see so many people out this evening in Black-owned businesses, oh my God. Exactly. But we here and we sit down and we're speaking to you. And we want to talk to you about your business. Can you tell the people about your business?
Yeah, of course. So I am an agency development manager with Colonial Life. We are a voluntary benefits insurance company. Okay. It is at no cost to the employer or the company. It's in the name, it is voluntary. It's optional that we provide that option to the employees. It helps offset those major medical costs, because major medical, that's the premiums always going up every year. The deductibles are high, and it's just, it's a pain when it comes out of your paycheck. I'll tell you that much.
So much a pain.
Man.
You know what? That brings us to this question. What inspired you to want to get into insurance and work with insurance?
Oh, yeah. So, I love telling this story. I am still very new to the insurance field. I've been here for a couple of months. I started back in February. I was in the animal field before this.
Wow.
I do adore animals. I work with kids prior to that, but honestly, I'm very faith-based. God was calling me to do something else. I've always had that entrepreneur spirit. And when you're tired enough, when you're hungry enough, you're going to hear him, and he's going to tell you exactly what to do. And that's what happened. It gets me up in the morning. I get to work, and I'm able to make things happen.
That's what it's about right there, making things happen. Which brings us to this question here. And I got questions, everybody, so I got good questions. In insurance, a lot of people know about insurance. A lot of people know they need insurance.
Right.
What problems does your insurance solve? If people got issues, what are some of the benefits and what are some of the problems that they solve?
Of course. So like I said, with voluntary benefits, it helps protect the income of the employees or the employer, whoever signed up for them, in case there's a transition in life, there's an inconvenience. You really never know what will happen. People hear insurance and it does have that negative connotation, and they don't really want to have that safety net until it happens. Everybody wants that protection once something detrimental already happened. So with voluntary benefits, we help put money in your pocket. So if something does happen, you're able to pay those bills. You're able to pay for groceries, pay for childcare, and so it's really based off of communication, education to the community, to the public, to ensure that they understand the importance and how to use it.
So that's wealth of knowledge that could be learned.
Wealth of knowledge, always.
Benefits, so.
Exactly.
Oh my God. So many questions I want to ask. I know I don't have a lot of time, but I want to ask you so much. How long have you been doing the insurance once again?
So I've been with Colonial Life since February. I absolutely love the company. They helped solidify the foundation. They gave me all of the tools to learn, and they have been supporting me every step of the way. Again, I was in the animal field, and now I'm doing insurance, and I had no idea what was going on. And I feel confident. I love coming to these events. I love talking to people. I love enlightening people, educating people. And it's just a great field. It's just a great thing to be doing.
And that's energy. And I'm feeling your energy that you're giving off to, and excitement and what you can do for people.
Yeah.
and it's so much needed.
Right.
It's very much needed here, not only here in the Metroplex, but around the world.
Exactly.
So, what are some of your short and long-term goals with insurance?
Yeah, so for short goals, honestly, short and long-term goals, I enjoy working in the community. I enjoy supporting where I can. I completely understand that being able to help a lot of these organizations and to help my community, a lot of times it is to be able to give financially. So I need to make money in order to give money. And so that is my driving force. I am, again, a child of God, and so He is my shepherd, and He is guiding me to help those that I can.
Yes. What has been, if I may ask, what has been your most effective growth strategy as far as getting customers and stuff like that? Your growth within this short period of time, what have you done for your growth?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm in the community. I'm in the community every day of every week almost. I'm part of a women's group. I am part of the Seroptimus group. It is to help the betterment of young women, and we hand out scholarships. Again, we help in that educational field. I'm out with, school drives. I'm out with, all these other charities and food banks, volunteering in the community, getting to know these business owners. I'm at these networking events, and I'm putting myself out there, getting to know these people, learning about people. And yeah.
And definitely, if you're showing your face, I'm a believer. You show your face, you become common to people.
Right, exactly.
And when you become common to people, guess what happens? People draw a liking to you.
Exactly.
They want to hear what you have to say.
Exactly.
And they're willing to do business with you.
Right, exactly. That the familiarity and building those bonds and that rapport. Exactly.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's what it's about.
Right.
Out networking, fellowship, and all that you do.
Exactly.
So let me ask you this: what social media platforms do you market? Social media platforms?
So when you're in insurance, you are an entrepreneur. You are in a way selling yourself alongside those products. I do use Facebook. A lot of people familiar with Facebook. Different demographics, but majority of demographics understand what Facebook is. It's been around for a long time. LinkedIn as well, reaching out to people on social media. But again, I'm very, big on building relationships face to face. That's how it is with the company as well. We build connections rather than transactions. So I'm always out there in the world, in the field, and kind of doing it that way.
That's huge. I got a couple more questions for you.
Yeah,
bear with me. I know we got a nice, beautiful crowd back there, and it's kind of loud in here.
They're having a good time.
But they're having a good time. And this meeting was phenomenal. What's been your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge in the insurance field, it was definitely that learning curve. They do have a great support system. They do give you those materials, but it comes a time where, you have to let the bird fly.
Yeah.
And so when that opportunity presented itself for me, anxiety was high. I was absolutely nervous. I could put on a smile. I can have the good energy, but if that insurance lingo will throw me off. So that's where, that was a bit hard for me. But again, that support, they were there to catch me. They stepped in. Sometimes they'll let you fall, but it's a learning process. And now I feel wonderful having to go through all that and being able to baby step in, learn from my mistakes, and do much better the next time.
Wow, that's awesome, man. Energy, I can just feel the energy and the excitement. So I can feel I got chill bumps. But that's good energy. That's good vibe. And people want to do business with people.
Right.
That has good energy,
Exactly.
good vibe.
Absolutely.
It's all about truth and trust. So, Rebecca, I got a couple more questions. What advice or one piece of advice can you give someone who wants to start out in insurance?
So my big thing is having a why. You got to have a why. You got to have the motivation. You got to have a reason to wake up in the morning and go get the job done. And so once you have that why, regardless of what it is, it just needs to be your why. It needs to be what gets you up and what gets you moving. And so, yeah, absolutely.
Which gives us his last question, which she's already answered this question. How do you stay motivated during these tough times that we've been going through? Not only that, but just through tough times to keep yourself motivated. What is your practice and what you do?
So my motivation stems from my community. My motivation stems from community. Any hardships, I, give it to God, and God answers plentiful, bountiful, almost every single time, regardless of the situation. And being a part of a community, the stress level, you always have somebody there for you. You always have somebody in your corner, and you always have, a reminder of what your why is. So again, mine is very charity based. If I want to make big changes in the world, I need to get up and get the job done. And so, yeah, that's always getting me up and moving.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I want to thank you for taking the time to sit down with me and tell us a little bit about your business and what it is that you do. Now, if people want to follow you on social media, can you look into this camera right here and let them know all your social media handles and how to follow you?
Absolutely, yeah. So please just go on to Facebook, you guys. Keep it easy. My name is Rebeckah. It is spelled the biblical way. There's a C in there. My mom wanted to be unique. So Rebeckah, Glaster. Just search me on Facebook, send me a request. And yeah, you'll kind of be integrated with my life. Feel free to reach out and let me know how I can be a reliable resource to you.
Awesome. And there you have it. Sit down with Miss Rebeckah, and I just thank you so much for taking the time and this opportunity to sit down with me.
I appreciate it. Yes,
God
sir.
bless you.
God bless. You have a great day. Thank you.